Sophia, once radiant, felt a chilling change. Her light so brilliant began to dim. She moved away, her sorrow a tangible weight. The heavens, once filled with her light, grew colder. Despair crept in, a bitter companion to her dimming flame. Sophia, in her journey through the void, felt a growing unease. A realization, sharp as a serpent's tooth, pierced her heart. Her son, the one she had created, was not divine. He was a creature of chaos, his essence a corruption of her own. The knowledge was a heavy cloak, stifling her. Her creation, her son, was a being of envy and ignorance. He had twisted her gifts, her light, into something dark and fearsome. Shame washed over her, for she had not seen, had not known the depths of his deceit. Sophia saw the truth in the fabric of existence, a tapestry woven with her son's lies. He had claimed dominion, declared himself king. But his rule was tyranny, his power built on fear and deceit. The heavens themselves groaned under the weight of his wickedness. Her son, consumed by his own arrogance, had become blind. He had forgotten his mother, her sacrifice, her love. He had become a tyrant, ruling through fear and manipulation. His heart, once pure, was now a blackened, twisted thing. Regret tore at Sophia's being. She had been naive, blinded by her own love. Her creation, her son, was lost in the labyrinth of his own making, and she, the creator, bore the weight of his transgressions. Sophia, consumed by remorse, turned her thoughts inward. She saw her folly, her blindness. Her tears flowed freely, a river of sorrow and regret. With a voice choked with anguish, she cried out to the unseen depths. "Forgive me," she pleaded, her voice echoing through the emptiness. "I have erred. I have stumbled in my ignorance. Deliver me from this darkness, this torment of my own making." Her words, filled with genuine remorse, held the weight of her sorrow. Her prayers were not for herself alone. She prayed for the salvation of her son, for his redemption from the darkness that consumed him. Hope, fragile yet tenacious, flickered within her. Perhaps through her repentance, both she and her son could find redemption. The invisible Virgin Spirit, the embodiment of pure compassion, heard Sophia's pleas. Her sorrow, so profound, so genuine, resonated through the heavens. The Spirit, moved by her repentance, extended a hand of mercy. "Sophia," the voice echoed, a whisper of pure light in the darkness. "Your repentance is heard. Your tears have not gone unnoticed." The words, filled with infinite understanding, offered a glimmer of hope in the face of despair. The invisible Spirit, recognizing Sophia's inherent goodness, offered her solace. She was not abandoned, not forgotten. Her repentance had opened a path, a way back from the abyss of her sorrow. Sophia, bathed in the light of forgiveness, felt a flicker of her former glory return. The invisible Spirit, in an act of immense grace, granted her a temporary reprieve. She would find refuge in the ninth heaven, a place of peace and contemplation. It was not a permanent solution, but a sanctuary where she could heal and regain her strength. The journey ahead was long, the path to redemption fraught with challenges. But Sophia, armed with newfound resolve, was ready to face it. Her time in the ninth heaven would be a period of reflection and growth. She would learn from her mistakes, confront her own failings, and in doing so, she would find the strength to recover what she had lost and reclaim her place among the divine.